relax as we write or we reason together, or I take you through the MTB from the meaning to everything that you need to know. Let's start now with the MTB. MTB, we said, is a simple representation of all road networks in East Africa, but on a board, on a simple board. Then the MTB is made of features or components that make the MTB to be the MTB, or MTB representing roads in East Africa. What makes it to be the MTB? And today we are going to start with a roundabout, because roundabout is the first feature that we can see on the table. Roundabout we say is a circular junction. Roundabout is a circular junction. Because what's a junction? Junction, it is an intersection of more than two roads together. Roundabout is an intersection of more than two roads together to different from different directions to different destinations. Roundabout is a circular junction where the traffic comes in from different directions to different destinations without causing accidents or collision. So roundabout, talking about the roundabout is divided into three parts. Roundabout is divided into three parts, and the first part of the roundabout, you can see some lanes at the roundabout. These lanes are not known as lanes, but we call them, the outer ones, we call them spaces. Spaces of a roundabout, they are the ones at the outermost. The ones at the outermost, leave alone the innermost, then the outer ones are spaces of a roundabout. So as we count lanes from left in East Africa, this will be space 1, space 2, and space 3. Space 1, space 2, space 3 towards the traffic, because we join the roundabout clockwise. We join the roundabout clockwise. So this is space 1, space 2, space 3. Space 1, space 2, space 3. So because these are known as the spaces of a roundabout, then it means that the roundabout must be the part at the center. The part at the center of the roundabout is the roundabout itself, and the outer ones are spaces. Then we have the part at the center. The part at the center is known as the traffic island. Traffic island. Traffic island is the part that regulates the movement of traffic clockwise. Clockwise, we all go around the traffic island. So we are the traffic, and when we go around the traffic island, right? So the outer ones are spaces. This is space 1, space 2, space 3. Space 1, space 2, space 3. Then the innermost lane. So we can call this the innermost lane, or in other words, call it lane 4. If you count in terms of lanes, though the outer ones are not lanes, they are just spaces. Then this one is lane 4, or if you like, you can call it the roundabout itself. So this is the roundabout, because at the roundabout or at the innermost, it is the only part where you can go round. If that maybe this is, if it's direction of your choice, then you can go round. But at the spaces, you're not allowed to make a turn that exceeds 90 degrees. So at the spaces, you can only turn left or right, but you cannot exceed that turn. So it is at the spaces, the biggest turn you can make, it is at 90. You can make a turn of 90 degrees only. That is turning left or right, but at the roundabout, you can go around if it is your direction. Then apart from the roundabout and its division, the yellow marking at the traffic island, the yellow marking at the traffic island is known as the line of funnel. Funnel, remember, is a rotation, line of movement. So it is line of funnel, line of rotation. Good. Then leave the roundabout alone, and let's talk about the roads approaching the roundabout. And we have this type of road here. This type of road is known as a one-way. one-way traffic. One-way traffic. This is a one-way traffic road. One-way traffic, it's a road where the traffic, we can say it's a road with more than 2 lanes. A road with more than 2 lanes where the traffic moves, to the same direction. One way is a road with more than 2 lanes where the traffic moves to the same direction. Or you can say one-way traffic is an highway. One-way traffic is an highway because all the vehicles or all lanes are moving to the same direction. So, and we count lanes from left. We count lanes from left towards the traffic. So counting from left towards the traffic, face to the direction that the traffic is going, then count your lanes from left. Counting from left towards the traffic, this will be lane 1, lane 2, lane 3 and lane 4. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. And the same road is crossing to the other side. So this is lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3, lane 4. So you can say this is 1, 2, 3, 4 from left towards the traffic, and the same 1, 2, 3, 4 because we count lanes from left. And the same road with 4 lanes, it is coming from the other side. So since the traffic is moving to this direction, you count lanes from left, and this is lane 1, 2, 3, 4. Lane 1, 2, 3, 4. And the same road is crossing to this side, so this is lane 1, 2, 3, 4. I repeat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's still one way because the traffic is moving to the same direction. This traffic is moving to the same direction, so it is a one-way traffic road. One-way traffic road. It is an highway, a road where the traffic moves to the same direction, and of course with more than 2 lanes where the traffic is moving to the same direction. Good. That's one way with 4 lanes from this side to that side. One way with 4 lanes from this side towards this other side. Then we have another one way with 3 lanes. One way with 3 lanes counting from left. This is lane 1, 2, 3 towards the traffic. Traffic is moving to this direction, so this is lane 1, 2, 3. And the same is crossing to this side, so it's lane 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 to this direction. 1, 2, 3. It is one way with more than 2 lanes, so these are 3 lanes all moving to the same direction. Then from this other side, we have the same one way with 3 lanes. So counting from left towards the traffic, this is lane 1, 2, 3. Lane 1, 2, 3, and the same is crossing to the other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One way. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. One way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One way. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Still one way. Then at the center of one way. So before I proceed, one-way traffic is that road with more than 2 lanes. More than 2 lanes moving to the same direction. That's the official one-way traffic with more than 2 lanes moving to the same direction. That's the road that we call the highway. Then at the center of one-way traffic, we have the pavement or central reserve. Pavement or central reserve is a part at the center. It's a reserved part at the center of one-way traffic. The green part that you see there, or the pavement, it is known as the central reserve or one-way or the pavement. Central reserve or pavement, the part at the center of one-way traffic. The part at the center of one-way traffic is the pavement. Then at this one way with 3 lanes, we don't have the pavement, but instead we have a central line. And this central line serves the purpose of a pavement. Which separates the two high-speed moving roads, just the central line serving the purpose of a pavement. Then I hope so far so good you've written about the roundabout, one way and the pavement. Roundabout, one way, roundabout, we talked about roundabout, the one-way traffic, and the pavement together with the central reserve. So those are four features of the MTB, four features of the MTB. Then we move ahead and talk about another feature. And this feature is another type of road. It's a type of road that is known as two-way traffic. Two-way traffic. Two-way traffic is a road with a single lane per side, moving in opposite direction. Two-way traffic, a road with a single lane per side, and each is moving in opposite direction. We are keeping, or we keep left. We keep left on this type of road. We keep left. So this is one way with a single lane. So we call it one way or a single carriage traffic. Not one way, two way. Two-way traffic is a road with a single lane per side, moving in opposite direction, and of course keeping left. So two-way traffic, we as well we call it the single carriage because it has a single lane per side. So two-way traffic, another name for two-way traffic is a single carriage traffic. Single carriage traffic. And on that road, then we have another two-way traffic here. It is a small two-way traffic. So these are two-way traffic of that direction, and as another mini two-way traffic, a small two-way traffic here. And the intersection of these and these makes a junction here. So when you here, we have two directions, so you can turn left, or turn right to the left lane. Turn right, keeping left, because this is an opposition lane. So then from this lane you can go straight or turn left on the left lane, turn left. Then from this direction or from this side you can move or go straight that way, or turn right by keeping left. Turn right by keeping left. Good. So far we talked about the one-way, two-way traffic or single carriage, and about the junction here of our two-way traffic and how the traffic moves there at that junction. Then we have another feature. Before we proceed, let's proceed. We have another feature. This is a parking zone. So on the table we still have a parking zone, and this one is known as an angle parking. There are the parkings at the supermarkets, at the malls, at the government offices, at the hospitals. You understand? So that's the angle parking. Then we have we have an entrance to the parking. Just the entry to the parking is a yellow marking at the parking. Show the entrance to the parking. Entrance to the parking. This is an entrance to the parking. So that is angle parking, and its entrance to the parking there. So the other name for angle parking is known as ample. AMPLE. Ample parking. Ample means enough space for the vehicles that park here. Then this parking is only for saloon vehicles. This parking is for saloon vehicles only. So this is ample parking or ample parking, or controlled parking, because at the supermarket, of course, you find someone who controls where to enter, or when you exiting, you have someone who controls the aspect, and of course it's the security at those places where the angle parking is. You find someone who controls that parking. So it is controlled parking, or you can call it, apart from being controlled, we can say it is secure parking. It's a secure parking because there is that security there. At the hospital, at the supermarket, at the bank, you find that angle parking, secure parking, or controlled parking. There are all names for angle parking. Then we have rules of angle parking. Rules of angle parking, there are 4. So 1, for you to enter this parking, you must be coming from this direction. You must be coming from this direction so as to approach the parking at the entrance here, or come from this direction on this highway so as to approach the parking at this point here. So you can join the parking at this point, this point, then join the parking, park, and the first rule is park from farthest end. Park from first end, from the first end, farthest end, or park to the farthest end, or from the farthest end. So from the entrance to the farthest, it is the farthest column there. That is, you park from farthest. Then another one comes in from the same direction, and through the entrance, or from the entrance, park from farthest end. So you enter this way, then to the next, from where the entrance is to the farthest. Then the other one comes in this way, make a turn there so as to enter the parking, and from farthest end you park. Then another one comes in this way and parks from farthest end. The other one comes and parks just from the entrance, park from farthest end. And if you find someone who has or a toy car parking here, it means the parking is full. The parking is full because the guy has parked from farthest end. So they are at the farthest, meaning the parking is full. And we are talking about parking here on the table, the aspect of this theory. You park from farthest end. So when someone has parked from farthest, then you cannot enter this parking, because this makes it clear that if he has parked from farthest, then all the place is occupied, right? So you cannot park when someone is parking at this farthest end here. You cannot park. But when it is empty, it's when you can park from farthest. Then from the other side, you just approach the parking. Remember, you're on two-way traffic, so join the parking at this part, entrance to the parking. Then from farthest or to the farthest, you park there. Another one comes in this way, then at the entrance, park from farthest end. It is next to the guy that is in. Then another one comes in this way. Then at the entrance, you park from farthest end. It is next to the one who has parked there. Then another one comes in this way, make a turn, then at the entrance, park from farthest end. And the last one comes in from this side, and at the entrance, you park next to the one who is parking from farthest end. Then maybe if you come in again, the parking is fully occupied, so you cannot park again, because again this guy has parked from farthest, so meaning the place is occupied. because you must have parked from farthest, so the place is occupied, and that's an aspect of theory. So that's the parking. When someone is parking from farthest, you cannot join the parking there, because the parking is full, and from the other side the parking is full. So that is angle parking, and how we park. The angle parking, we have the rules of angle parking. So write down rules of angle parking. First rule is not the parking through the entrance, but understand the entrance. So first rule is park from farthest end. Park from farthest end. That's the rule. Park from farthest end. It's just from farthest. From the entrance, park to the farthest, or from farthest. Then how do you park? You park by forwarding. This is rule number 2. Park by forwarding. Forward like that and park. Then exit by reversing. Remember, when you're here, you're not already at the parking, but once you enter that column is when you park. So park by forwarding, you exit by reversing. Right? Another rule, it is park at an angle of 45. Park at an angle of 45. So once you come like that, the columns are drawn at an angle of 45. So you cannot leave your vehicle like that. You must fill in the space fully. You can only park like that at your space. Do not double park or double space there. Park at your column, and you'll be parking at an angle of 45. Then the other rule is park saloon vehicles only. This parking is for saloon vehicles only. Remember, we said it is an ample parking, so it is enough for saloon vehicles only. So you cannot park any other type of vehicle there. It is for saloon vehicles only. Park from farthest end. Park by reversing. Not park from farthest end. Rule number 1. Rule number 2, park by forwarding, exit by reversing. Rule number 3, park at an angle of 45 degrees. And number 4, park saloon vehicles only at this parking. Park saloon vehicles only. And of course, before I forget, this is an entrance. So once you park from this side, or you enter from this side and park your vehicle, you can only exit from the other side. And once you park here, from this side, park from farthest, then you can exit from the other side. So one side is entrance and exit, the other one is entrance and exit there. So that's all about the angle parking. Then we have another type of parking. Another type of parking is here, known as a flash parking. The flash parking, it is just a parking zone on the left side of traffic, and mostly along the service lane or along the two-way traffic. Anywhere that you can rest your vehicle, that is flash parking. FLUSH, flash parking. And flash parking, the other name for flash parking is parallel parking. Flash parking is as well known as a parallel parking. You can call it direct parking, you can call it stage parking, you can still call it uncontrolled parking, the opposite of this one, because it's on the left side of traffic. So it is uncontrolled parking because anyone can park there, or unsecure parking because it's just on the left side of traffic anywhere. So we said the first name is flash parking. Second one is the parallel parking. You can as well call it stage parking because it can be used for matatus. The stage parking, we can call it direct parking, or you can call it uncontrolled parking, and at the same time it is unsecure parking. So those are 6 titles, but the main title is flash parking or parallel parking. The other ones are just additional on the characteristics of that parking. So just as the angle parking, from the at the flash parking we park. You can enter on the left side of traffic. So we park by just like the angle parking. You park from farthest end from where you're coming from. You park from farthest end, and this is on the table. Gate is clear that we park from farthest end, but on the table. So you park from farthest end. You park as if you pass the parking. Then from there you engage a reverse gear this way. So you park from farthest end, and we park by reversing. And I'm talking about here. Here on the table, you park from farthest end, and by reversing. That's the first rule. First and second, park from farthest end. That's number one. Number two, park by reversing. Park by reversing like that, and exit by forwarding. So when you exit it, you don't exit like this, but you negotiate your steering like that, or you steer to the left, or to the right like that. Then you exit the parking. But when you're parking, you reverse. The other one comes in, and I'm talking about here on the table. You can park like that, pass it, then engage a reverse gear, then this way you park there. The other one, you can park like pass the forward, park by reversing like that, like this, then you park there. So that is park from farthest end. The next one as park from farthest is next to the first one, and the last one as park from farthest next to that one. They have all parked by reversing. The other rule is park at an angle of 90. So you can see how those vehicles are parked. It's at an angle of 90. So no one has parked like that, because that's not an angle of 90, because it's at the stage. So if you park like that, you're going to bring confusion or congestion there. So you must park at an angle of 90. That is to your column fully. You should be at the parking. You should not park like that, but park at an angle of 90. So it means park at the provided parking. Like that. Park at an angle of 90. Park from farthest. Park by reversing, exit by forwarding. Park at an angle of 90. Park all types of vehicles as well. This parking is for all types of vehicles because it is on the left side of traffic, so anyone can park there, any vehicle. Park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. So trailers and tractors are not parked here. The angle parking, we said, is only for saloon vehicles. The angle parking is for saloon vehicles. The flash parking is for all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. All types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. So you cannot park them there. Then the other rule of the flash parking, park at your own risk. Park at your own risk. Remember, it is on the left side of traffic. You can park, or your vehicle can develop a problem just anywhere along the traffic at the forest. Then you park at your own risk. So sometimes for defensive, if your vehicle, maybe you have a flat tire and the place is not secure to stop, don't just stop. So proceed. Just drive your vehicle just drive, because maybe if the place is not safe, just proceed. So you park at your own risk. At the flash parking, you park at your own risk. Then it takes another title of being unsecure, so you can call it unsecure. You park at your own risk because the parking is unsecure. It has no security, or it is uncontrolled as well. So park at your own risk. So number one, park from farthest. Park by reversing, exit by forwarding. Park at an angle of 90. Park all types of vehicles except trailers and tractors. Park at your own risk. And we as well say park for a short period of time. Park for a short period of time. Then when you're parking, maybe if we park like that, you cannot, if you're the one parking at the center here, you cannot exit this parking because you didn't leave your space. So when you're parking, we say leave enough space for exit. Leave enough space for exit so that it can be easy for you to exit. Leave enough space for exit. When you park like that, you will not exit this parking. You will get trouble when you exiting, or you must wait for them for either the front or behind person to just get their car out so as you can move. But when you're leaving enough space for exit, you can easily get out of the parking. So leave enough space for exit when you're parking. And that's all about the flash parking. So let's move to the next feature. So far we talked about the roundabout, one-way traffic, two-way traffic, the pavement or central reserve, the central line, the part at the center. We've talked about parking as well. So the other feature is the pedestrian crossing. You have the pedestrian crossing here. It's a place, pedestrian crossing, it's a place set aside by the government for pedestrians to cross roads safely. It's a place set aside by the government for pedestrians to cross roads safely. Then the parking, you can say, it is a place set aside by the government or individuals where vehicles are placed stationary. It's a place, parking is a place set aside by the government or individuals where the traffic is, or where vehicles are placed stationary. So that's parking. Pedestrian crossing is a place set aside by the government for pedestrians to cross the road safely. So don't say zebra crossing. No, zebra crossing is for zebras, but they are all known as pedestrian crossing, not zebra crossing. Then moving to the next feature, we will talk about the yellow cabs. But before we talk about the yellow cabs, let's talk about the green fields. Green field is just the land beside the road. So these are green field. The other one is a green field here. Green field here, and green field here. All these are green fields. Green field, this one, and this one. All these are the four green fields. Then plus the one maybe on the left side of two-way traffic. It is a green field there. So green field is made for future expansion of roads. Green fields or green field is made for future expansion of roads. So the green fields is not for only maybe for sale. It is not for sale. So if you buy your land beside the road, make sure it is some meters, some 50 meters from the road, because you won't be affected when the roads are being maybe expanded in future. You shall not be. Maybe you've had some people suffer, or their lands are taken, then they blame the government. So it is you. Know that any portion 50 meters nearing the road is for future expansion of roads. So if you buy some 50 meters from the road inside, 50 meters and above, so you can even 100 meters from the road is safer than buying so near to the road. So greenfield is for future expansion of roads. Then talking about another picture, we talk about the yellow curbs. Yellow curbs are the yellow markings at the green field. These are yellow curb, the yellow markings at the green field. This is another yellow curb here, yellow curb here, yellow curb here, and yellow curb here. They are the yellow markings at the green field. Yellow curb is written like K-E-R-B, K-E-R-B. So you can see it's yellow curbs, K-E-R-B, yellow curbs. Yellow curbs are the yellow markings at the green field, and these yellow markings show the width of the road at the corners. Width of the road at the corners, or these yellow curbs protect the green field. Yellow curbs protect the green field. Are you together? That's the yellow curb protecting the green field. Then talking about another feature, we can talk about another feature. Let's talk about a stop sign. Stop sign is the white line here. And remember, at stop sign you are approaching another road at a junction. You are approaching another road. So these are stop sign. You stop just to give priority. Stop sign is a priority sign. So you stop so as to avoid collision with the oncoming traffic. So you stop to let them pass. Then you have another stop sign here. It's the white continuous line. Before you join this two-way traffic, you stop for oncoming. You stop for oncoming to pass before proceeding. So you stop. These are stop sign just to give priority to the oncoming traffic. That's stop sign. You as well stop here. Stop for pedestrians. Stop for pedestrians who are crossing. Is the white line here is a stop sign for pedestrian to cross. There we stop for pedestrians. So the white line is a stop sign for pedestrians. So all those markings are the stop sign. You stop to give priority to people or traffic. Before you exit the parking, you as well stop because you're joining a two-way traffic. You're joining a two-way traffic. Just you giving priority before joining. You stop for oncoming. So all those are stop sign, and are looking at the stop sign. You're joining a road that is not too busy. It's a two-way traffic, so with a less traffic that is moving at maybe at a low speed of 50 or below 80, and the traffic is not that much. So you just stop for some time. You stop just to let them pass. Then within less than a minute, you join, because you're joining a road that is not busy. So that's why it is a stop sign. We have another feature apart from stop sign. Another feature is known as giveaway sign. Giveaway sign is the broken line, the white broken line when approaching an highway. So the stop sign is when you're approaching a two-way traffic, but giveaway sign, you approaching a highway. Approaching an highway, you give way. Give way means you wait for more than a minute. So waiting is unknown. You can wait for 1 hour or 2 hours because the traffic here is heavy traffic. You giving way to the traffic on the highway. So before joining, when the traffic is moving at high speed, so for defensive, you wait until the road is clear. And waiting until the road is clear is unknown. So you may wait for even 20 minutes or just more than a minute. That is waiting, and waiting is giving way. Because you're joining a road that is not yours, and it's a road that is busy and full of traffic that is moving at a high speed. So you give way. Give way. Give way sounds compulsory or like a rule. Give way. Then for everyone who is approaching the roundabout, we still have this give way sign. So give way, give way. Because you're joining a roundabout or a junction that will be required to wait for more than a minute. You give way. You give way to oncoming before joining the roundabout. You give way, and before joining here, you still have a give way sign. Give way sign is the white broken line here. You give way at the white broken line. It is waiting for more than a minute. Then we have a U-turn. It's another feature. You can only make a U-turn here. So that's give way sign, but you can only, before you make a U-turn, you still have that give way sign because you're joining a road that is not yours, and you're joining an highway, and this road is busy. So you wait there. So this is a give way sign. You may be required to wait for more than a minute. Then the other give way sign is here. So this is a U-turn. Because this traffic is moving towards this direction, you can make a U-turn. And before you make a U-turn, that is give way sign. Before you make a U-turn here, you give way. Because this is a U-turn, you can make a U-turn. But before joining, you give way, or let the owners of this lane pass fast before joining to avoid that collision. That is give way. So give way sign is here, there, and at the approach of the roundabout. give way sign is there. Then talking about the U-turn, you cannot make a U-turn here. You cannot make a U-turn here because you're already coming from the roundabout, so you cannot make a U-turn maybe here just to go back to the roundabout that soon. But you can only come from this direction and make a U-turn here, and maybe from this direction. If your intention is to use the roundabout and to come to this direction, and the roundabout is busy, is when you can use the U-turn, right? So continue subscribing, comment down there, like, share, subscribe, comment, like, share, and subscribe with the notification bell as we proceed. So that's a giveaway sign and a U-turn at the same time. We have another feature that is known as an exit from main road. Exit from main road. Exit from main road means you live in, and you live in the main road, and the main road we have on the table is a highway here. So exiting the main road here, the one, remember we say the MTB is a simple representation of all road networks in East Africa. Giveaway sign, not giveaway sign, the MTB, a simple representation of all road networks in East Africa. So what we are learning here, they are not the actual out there, but this is just a simple representation so as you can understand the road and the features before driving. So this one will make a U-turn, that is making a U-turn. But talking about the exit from main road, on the table, you can easily exit by making as if you're making a U-turn, then changing lanes towards the two-way traffic. We say you have exited the main road. You have exited. You have left the highway to another road. So you can only exit through this U-turn. Through the U-turn, but now when you exit it, we don't call it a U-turn, but we call it an exit from main road. Exit from main road, and we say you exited the road. So far, we talked about let me remind you of the features that we talked about. One, we started with the roundabout, first feature. We talked about one-way traffic. Second feature, we talked about two-way traffic is third feature. We talked about parking, number 4. We talked about parking. We talked about the pedestrian crossing, number 5. We talked about stop sign, number 6. We talked about a giveaway sign, 7. 8, we talked about pavement. 9, we talked about central reserve. 10, we talked about a U-turn. 11, we talked about exit from main road. 12, we talked about a green field. 13, we talked about a yellow curb. 14, we talked about an entry to the parking, that is number 14. And 15, we are going to talk about the arrow markings, the road markings, that is 15. We are going to talk about the road markings. Road markings indicate or show the directions that each lane has. The direction that each lane has is indicated by the road markings. All these are road markings, but mainly we talk about the arrows. Arrows are the road markings that show the direction that each lane is entitled to take you. So the arrow markings to show the direction is feature number 15. And the last feature, we didn't talk about the junction, but junction is feature number 16. Junction is an intersection of more than 2 roads. Junction is an intersection of more than 2 roads to different directions. And remember, we talked about this. Junction is an intersection of more than 2 roads. So on this lane, on this junction, you can go straight from that side or turn right to the left lane. From here you can turn left or turn right. That way, from here you can go straight or turn left. And that's a junction. Junction is an intersection of more than 2 roads or more than 3 directions. More than 2 roads. I hope you understand. An intersection of more than 2 roads, or a meeting point of more than 2 roads. Then the last feature we can talk about, it is not on the table. We will talk about the dual carriage. Remember, we said the not one-way traffic, but two-way traffic is a road with a single lane per side. Two-way traffic is a road with single lane per side, moving in opposite direction. But dual carriage, two-way traffic, we said, is a single carriage, because it has a single lane per side. But talking about dual carriage is a road with 2 lanes. It's a road with 2 lanes per side. A road with 2 lanes per side, moving in opposite direction. That's known as dual carriage. Or you can still call it one-way traffic. One-way traffic is a road with more than 2. That's the official. But this one with 2 lanes per side, moving in opposite direction. Of course, they are moving at a high speed, so we call them a dual carriage or one way. You can still say the traffic is moving to the same direction, so we can call it one way or highway, but its official name is dual carriage with 2 lanes per side, moving in opposite direction. So under the comment section here, you can comment about the road that you know as a dual carriage. Comment with its name, where, and we'll be happy. So say this road is dual carriage, or this road is a single carriage, or a certain road is one-way traffic. Good. Moving forward, now that's the end of our features, but we're talking about roads. So single carriage or two-way traffic is the smallest road, followed by dual carriage, and dual carriage is followed by one-way traffic. Or one-way traffic is the highway itself, one-way traffic. So from single carriage or two-way traffic to dual carriage to one-way traffic at the highway, then from highway to super highway. Super highway is a road with the main road at the center, then the service lane the outside. Then we can talk about the service lane. This side is the completion of the one-way traffic this side and its service lane, one-way traffic to this side and its service lane. So this type of road is known as a super highway. Super highway. The one without is an highway. This still some dual carriages still have some service lanes. So that's why they are known as highways as well. But the super highway is the one with more than 2 lanes with a service lane. Other highways are dual carriage, but its official name or the official name is dual carriage. Then this is an highway. The one with service lanes is a super highway. Hope so far you've learned something. That's our lesson for today. But before we call it a day or we call it a lesson, hope you've written your notes. I forgot to, maybe when we were talking about a giveaway sign, this is still a giveaway sign. You exiting the parking, but you're joining an highway. When exiting the parking, but you're joining a two-way traffic, it's a stop sign. This is a giveaway sign. This is a giveaway sign. This is a giveaway sign before making a U-turn there. This is a giveaway sign. This is a giveaway sign. Another giveaway sign there. Giveaway sign. Stop sign. Giveaway sign. Stop sign. Stop sign there. Stop sign here. And all those is where you can give priority to oncoming. You can give priority to oncoming there, not forgetting about the stop sign there. All those are stop signs and giveaway sign. Stop signs and giveaway sign. We can as well add another one here. Giveaway sign. Giveaway, 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 giveaway. Stop sign, stop sign, stop sign there, stop sign here, stop sign, stop sign. But talking about one-way traffic. One-way traffic is divided into lanes. As you can see, we said one-way traffic has more than 2 lanes. So one-way traffic is divided into lanes by white continuous or white broken lines. By white continuous, the white broken lines, or the white continuous line and white broken line. At white continuous line, or white continuous line means that you cannot change lane, because at one-way traffic every lane is yours. At one-way traffic every lane is yours, meaning you can change from one lane to another, and to another, maybe to the direction of your choice. If you want to go to that direction, you can change lanes. So every lane is yours. You can as well change lanes to any lane of your choice, but it has to be at the white broken line is where you can change lane. At white continuous line, we say continue, stick to your lane, maintain your lane, stay in your lane, or just respect other traffic. So at white continuous line, we don't change lane, but we continue to the direction that lane is taking you to. Because the white continuous line is drawn at dangerous places where you cannot, maybe at blind spots where you cannot see maybe the traffic or see well before changing lane. So you don't change at white continuous line, but continue. You can only change lane at white broken line. This is white continuous, you cannot change lane, but at white broken line you can change lane. At white broken lane you can change lane towards the direction of your choice, but at white continuous you cannot change lane. So look at all white continuous line, you cannot change lane. You cannot change lane here. You cannot change lane here. All those are white continuous line. At white broken line, you can change lane. But before changing lanes, you check your mirrors to see the oncoming. Remember, you're on the highway, so you check your mirrors to see whether it is safe. So even if you're changing lanes at white continuous line, white broken line, you change at your own risk. So change lanes at your own risk. First, indicate the direction that you want to change lane to. Check your mirrors, whether the road is clear, then change lane. When maybe you confirm that the road is clear, or change lanes at your own risk is the best term to use. So at one-way traffic, we change lane because it has more than 2 lanes and they are all moving to the same direction. Then at the two-way traffic, we have no lanes to change, but you can only, because we only keep left. So we have no lane to change. You keep to your side, I keep to my side. But at two-way traffic is divided into 2. You say two-way traffic is divided into 2 by a white continuous line or broken. White continuous or broken line, it's the one that divides the two-way traffic. So at white broken line, at two-way traffic, sorry, at one-way traffic, we change lane. At one-way traffic, we change lane. At two-way traffic, we overtake. At one-way traffic, we change lane. But at two-way traffic, we overtake. Overtaking means because we only have one lane and your lane is the left lane only. At two-way traffic, we overtake because we have no lane to change to. But we only overtake the slow-moving traffic. But we overtake at yellow broken line means that you can overtake. But at yellow continuous, we say continue in your lane, stick to your lane, maintain your lane, stay in your lane. When you're overtaking, or you only overtake the slow-moving traffic. But overtaking means is you come out of your lane to opposition lane or to the lane that is not yours, then back to your lane. So when you're overtaking, we only overtake the slow-moving traffic. So meaning in front of the traffic that you're overtaking, you have a space to escape to, or you have a space to fill. So when there is no space at a slow-moving traffic, you don't overtake because it is not safe. So at two-way traffic, you overtake. You come out of your lane to opposition lane, then back to your lane, and you can only do so at yellow broken line and only when the road is clear. The opposition side is clear of traffic. It's when you can do so. At yellow broken line and only when the road is clear is when you can overtake. So you can as well say overtake at your own risk. Overtake at your own risk if you were to overtake. Then talking about overtaking, causes of accidents. Most causes of accidents, the first cause of accident is overspeeding. Overspeeding is the first cause of accident. Because why are you overspeeding? You're rushing somewhere. That's why you're rushing. That's why you're overspeeding. And that's why you're overtaking. Because someone is moving slowly and you want to get to where you're going faster. So that is overspeeding. And overtaking, you're overtaking so as to haste or to get to where you're going faster. So in case you're hit by the oncoming when you're overtaking, at the first point, you are overspeeding. And what's overspeeding? Overspeeding is not driving past the speed limit. No. Overspeeding is driving at a speed that you cannot control in case of emergency. Overspeeding is driving at a speed that you cannot control in case of emergency. So that is overspeeding. speeding. Number 2, it's overtaking. Overtaking is the one that kills or brings most accidents in the world. Is overtaking, and accompanied by or just is led by overspeeding. Overtaking is the other cause of accident. Then you have the third cause of accident is overlapping. Overspeeding, overtaking, overlapping, use of drugs or driving under influence of something, careless driving leads to maybe causes of accidents. Driving unroadworthy vehicles, or vehicles that are not going to do the service, they are unroadworthy. Vehicles with broken brakes, vehicles with wheels without threads. In case of braking, you cannot brake, so that's an unroadworthy vehicle. And the other one is level of emotions. Maybe someone is overexcited, overjoyed, or angry. That is emotion, something to do with emotion. Someone is in love, or maybe a certain feeling. So that leads to accidents. So when you're anchored, you should not drive. When you're drunk, don't drive. When you're not okay, don't drive. When you're sick, you should not drive. Take a matatu or take an Uber or a taxi. So the other cause of accident is maybe poor roads, and the other cause of accident is use of use of drugs. So the use of drugs can be the prescribed or otherwise, can be the doctors. Maybe you've taken your drugs in the morning or medicine that maybe after taking them they bring you dizziness and maybe sleepy. You can sleep and you're driving, so that's still use of drugs, either prescribed or your drugs, just cocaine, bang, or all those drugs. They are all drugs. Or the poor weather. So when the weather is foggy, misty, or rainy, they can cause accidents because they lead to slippery road surfaces. So they are still cause of accidents, and so much more. So you can say the cause of accidents, the main cause of accident is driver's error, and that will mark the end of our lesson today. We say the MTB is a model town board, or a simple representation of all road networks in East Africa. And that was an introduction part of it. Hope you've written your notes. So guys, you can subscribe, comment, share, like, and tell your friends about this channel. This is Teacher David Kenya. So you can get to me, you can talk to me. The number is down there at the comments. You can call me, you can ask any question, or you can comment there. So get my number at the comment section, and we can reach me, we can communicate. If you want maybe a home training, you can call me. If you want us to maybe to get where you are, if you want to learn at the offices and understand theory, or if maybe you are driving school, maybe you have no time, reach me. Then we can talk and negotiate about how you can get the same knowledge and go to examination and pass your test. So guys, continue subscribing, sharing, download the video, share with your friends, tell others about us, and God will bless you. So guys, see you in the next lesson. That will extend more about the roundabout and how to move. So guys, stay tuned. It's Teacher David Kenya. Bye bye. Hope you are subscribed. See you guys. God bless you as you're going to share, subscribe, and comment. See you guys. I love you. Bye.